start off by using a makeup primer. This is an important step because it helps to make a smooth surface for your makeup and protect your skin from becoming irritated by the face paint. Next, use a white eyeliner to sketch out the half circle that will become Pennywise. Hello, this is Creme of Socialite Media, and I'm here today with a tutorial on how to show you how to turn into a half Pennywise. You will see me using a glue stick to cover my brow throughout the video, but you'll want to take the time to conceal your brow all at once for a better outcome. Now I'm starting my normal makeup routine on the normal side. For this I start by applying concealer with the concealer brush under my eye, T-zone, and covering any redness. I blend it out with a damp sponge and then apply foundation with my fingers and blend out the same way. After that I use a powder foundation brush to dab on my translucent setting powder, then buff it in. I do this so I don't smear the foundation I just applied and to get even coverage. Then I use a white eyeliner under my brow bone and in the corner of my eye to create a strong base for my highlight, and then I blend it into my eyeshadow primer. Now it's time to go into some color. We're going to be doing a kind of smoky red eyeshadow. I start with the white eyeshadow and apply that to my whole lid. I do this so that the other colors I apply will show up brighter and blend easier. Then with a tapered brush, I use a red eyeshadow to create a sideways V shape on the outer corner of my eye, then blend it in once it gets closer to the inner corner of my eye. Next I go in with darker red pigment on the outer shape of the V. Then I bring this color to the lower lash line and blend it in with the coppery brown color. You may want to wait for this step, but I go ahead and start drawing the vertical line through my eye. For the top part of the line, I start just under my brow and above my brow and blend out the tip. You want to make sure everything but the outer edges of the V shape is well blended. I also add a bit of gray to the outer edge to add more depth. Now it's time for some glitter. I take a little bit of eyelash glue and apply this as if I were applying eyeliner to my top lash line. I used a bobby pin to put it on just for a little bit of precision, but you can use a thin brush or even the end of a brush handle. After letting it get tacky for a few seconds, I apply makeup safe glitter, packing it on with my finger. After that, I'm going to apply more red eyeshadow to blend away from the line we drew. Now I'm just filling in my brows using a lighter color on the inner part and a darker brown on the outer part, blending them into the center. For contour, I start with the kabuki brush and apply bronzer to my cheekbone, temple, and jawline. I then use a contour brush to shade just under my jawbone with a taupe color. I use the same color on my temple and make a more precise jawline. Now once the glitter is all set, I go in with the felt tip eyeliner and draw a thin line on my top lash line. I start by drawing the lines for the wing from my outer corner going up towards my brow bone, and then bringing it back. Then I go with a thin line on top of the glitter, and then I thicken it and connect the lines wherever I see needed. Next I curl my lashes and apply mascara. For a little embellishment, I use a couple different shades of red lipstick to create a blood splatter on my cheek. Then I go in with black eyeliner to create a heart-shaped balloon with a little wavy line for the string. I ready up my lash spike, holding both ends and curving it back and forth so that they have a better fit to my eye. I apply some lash glue, and once it's tacky, I start putting it on. Using tweezers makes it a lot easier. I also use a bit of white glitter liner on the balloon in the inner corner of my eye. Now for the half Pennywise face, I start by applying white grease paint with the flat foundation brush and then use a concealer brush to get clean edges. I use a damp beauty sponge to make sure everything's applied evenly. When you're concealing your brow, you want to apply a couple layers of glue, letting it dry between layers. Then apply a coat of face paint and powder, repeating the step 2 to 4 times depending on the thickness and darkness of your brow. For the part closest to my eye, use a white eyeliner and blend it into the face paint. I set everything with a mixture of white face powder and translucent powder. To recreate Pennywise's features, I go in with gray shadow using a small brush to create puffy under eye bag and blend out the bottom of that line. Next, I use the same color in a fluffy brush to make a horizontal line going across my brow bone to the bridge of my nose. This is to create that extreme hooded eye that Penny has. Next, I make a half circle on the side of my nose to make it wider and beastly looking. With the same small brush and gray color from before, I'm going into where its eyebrows would be and making a little stress line as if I were scowling. To get all the little crinkles, I scrunch my face and apply the gray eyeshadow so it sets into the creases. Then moving on to create Penny's round-shaped face, I start at my nose, follow the smile line to my cheekbone, creating a circle shape. This will make it look like you have a round baby doll face. And just so I have an idea of where I'm going to shade my lips, I draw the lip shape lightly with the black pencil and shade under it with gray eyeshadow. Next, I cover my entire lid in black and shade the edges of the white face paint to create depth. Don't forget to draw on the thin eyebrow indent over your brow bone. Next, I sketched out the line on its face with a black eyeliner pencil and went in with red face paint on the small brush. I also filled in the lip shape with red lip liner and lipstick. I also draw on and fill in the red nose. I didn't cover my whole nose, leaving the outer edges of my nostrils plain white. This was so my nose didn't look so wide. I next draw the line going above the brow bone, and then shade it using a mix of red lipstick and eyeshadow. Then I line my upper and lower waterline with black pencil liner and apply mascara. For the pulled back skin effect around the white face paint, I start by taking a taupe color and create a few lines that follow the edge of the white face paint. You will want to draw a few of them, making them smaller as they get further away from the white. Make sure to taper out the edges. I apply a darker brown to the center of those lines. For highlight, I use some concealer and a cream color. On the very edge of the skin, be sure to highlight to make it look like it's peeling back and up. and on the edge of the white, shade with some black pencil liner to create more depth. Make sure on the white side especially that the edge shading is well blended. There's a lot of room for creative liberty with this look. You can go as glam or as dark as you want. So I hope you liked this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Crimson of Socialite Media, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.